everybody. So today we're going to talk about how to be interesting. So I have 3 quick steps for you, so keep watching. Okay, so the first of the 3 steps in how to be interesting. Wait, let me back up a little bit. The reason why I'm talking about how to be interesting is because I've been there. I went through a phase of my life where I was just like, I kind of feel like I'm boring. I would meet people and I'd be like, wow, what they're doing is super cool. Why am I not doing something like that? Not in a jealous way, but in a way like I felt inspired. And, I know some of you have felt like that. So I wanted to share the 3 tips that really helped me. The first one is kind of super unconventional, is read everything. And when I mean read everything, like when you go into Starbucks or any coffee shop, I look on a poster board and I see, oh, there's a 5K here. There's a wine tasting event. There's a Taste of Seattle because I live in Seattle. They're like all different types of cool events that you can go to in your area. So that's how I got into running themed 5Ks. Yes, every year I do run the Jingle Bell dressed as an elf. I do the Valentine's Love Them or Leave Them race. And it was because I went into Starbucks and places like that and I saw signs and I was like, let me try this, let me try that. So you also have to be willing to try. The second thing is like I'd pick up free newspapers. And this is not the second tip, I'm still on the first, but I'm just giving you more detail to help you. But read few newspapers. Like there's a paper in Seattle called Seattle Weekly and it's free, you could just take it out. And there's always tons of fun stuff to do. The third thing is look at Facebook ads. What's going on in your neighborhood, in your vicinity? And so that will help you, and all of those things are free. The second tip is to help you become more interesting is try new things. Don't limit yourself to the things that you've been doing for the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years, or 10 or 15 for that matter. Don't limit yourself. So like for example, I got into 5Ks. The first 5K I ran, I hated it. I'm gonna be honest. It was painful for one, but 2, it was that everybody was so serious. Everybody was like all stretching and like taking it serious. Like they wanted to make a good time on a 5K. I thought it was a little bit weird. But then I tried a themed 5K and I loved it. Everybody was dressed goofy. Everybody was super happy. It was a Halloween 5K called Run Scared. And I did it and I loved it. And I became addicted to 5Ks. And so I was interested and I didn't let the first disappointment stop me. I continued. Try new things. I'm also into climbing. I took a trapeze class. Anything that you can do. I did indoor skydiving because I heard there was a place called iFly in Seattle. It was kind of cool. Made me feel like an astronaut for a day. My husband and I did it. So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to research new things. And if you try it the first time and it doesn't work, try it in another form like I did with the 5K and see what works for you. The third thing is make new friends. So what I've noticed is a lot of people have institutional friends. A lot of people just stop being curious, Diane Sawyer says, wake up curious. And so essentially you want to be curious about everything that's kind of around you. So if you've had the same friends from elementary school, that's great, right? You have people who know you really, really well. But it's not so great because you're kind of doing the same things. Yes, maybe you do new things, but you all kind of do things in the same timing. And so what I found is if you have different groups of friends who are at different phases in their lives or doing different things, you're exposed to different things. And that way you feel like you're bringing more diversity to your life. So here's a quote that I made up and it's, if you're not interesting, you're boring. And who wants to be boring? What would you rather be? All right, everybody, it was great chatting and talking with you guys and giving you tips that work for me. Tell me what works for you or what's not working. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you hear. Remember, you have a PhD in being you. I'm just here to help. Bye.